The Shared Investigator platform is a collaboration platform that expands clinical trial opportunities for sites, streamlines clinical study activities, and reduces your workload. Let's take a look at the key capabilities of SIP and see how it can improve operational efficiencies and accelerate timelines. Each investigator or site staff member must register in SIP. Site staff includes anyone who needs to receive documents, complete training, or access study systems. After registering, investigators can delegate most of their responsibilities to their staff or to an organization. All delegations can be managed from a central location in the admin menu. When you log into SIP, you will see the SIP homepage. The homepage allows you to manage your workload across sponsors and studies with the help of the task dashboard. You can access system links and announcements related to platform-wide information from here. Go to Settings to set your email preferences and define how often you want to receive various types of email notification. You can batch your emails as immediate, daily, or as a weekly digest. The main menu provides access to each site capability provided by SIP. We will look at each capability individually. Each principal investigator and site staff member sets up a user profile. PIs should complete the full profile. Other site users can set up only the information that applies to them. Instead of sharing your CV for every study, complete your user profile once and it will be accessible to all SIP sponsors. Sections of the user profile include Basic Details. This section captures basic information like name, address, contact information, company, and email address. My Facilities. In this section, you can search for and add all locations where you conduct clinical trials. Education. Complete this section for any degrees or certificates. Professional Experience. Provide your current and previous relevant positions, including academic appointments, in this section. Research Experience. In this section, you can provide details on your clinical study research experience, identify the therapeutic area or areas in which you have expertise, and provide your completed and ongoing studies by therapeutic area. GCP Training. Upload GCP training certificates in this section to receive mutually recognized training credit from all SIP sponsors. Medical License. Upload medical licenses that you currently hold, if applicable. Profile Attachments. Attach documents supporting site and staff research qualifications, including certifications, degrees, certificates, your license to handle controlled substances, radio label handling license, or joint rater license. Publications and Presentations. This section is optional. Required sections have green checks. Any sections that don't apply can be marked as not applicable. PIs and site staff can delegate user profile completion to someone within their site or to an organization, like an SMO, site network, or other central office. If you delegate your user profile, you will receive an email when it is complete. To generate your digital CV, review your profile and generate and e-sign an abbreviated CV. Your signed abbreviated CV is now accessible to all SIP sponsors. You are also able to see which sponsors have downloaded your CV. To maximize your site's opportunities for study selection, make sure all investigator CVs are set up in SIP. A facility can be a primary research location for a study. A facility may have multiple therapeutically aligned departments. Each clinical location sets up a profile which summarizes the site capabilities, research interests, and other information which is used for feasibility and in many other ways. The facility or department profile contains the following information: facility name and address, facility contacts, this includes the facility profile managers and other facility roles, therapeutic area, IRB, ERB, and ethics committee, local labs, consent and training, facility and equipment, IP shipping and storage, source documentation, and organization affiliations. If you work with an organization and they have not yet requested affiliation, please contact them to have them set up in SIP. For more details on organizations, attend the organization webinar. The facility and department profile contains the same information. You only need to set up the information once. In addition, the data can be reused across departments, reducing your data entry. Correct setup will save you and your staff significant time on each study. It is critical that facility and departments get set up correctly in SIP prior to onboarding your site staff. Once the various institutions where you conduct research are set up in SIP, you can search for the facility, select from the survey results, and add to the user profile. In order to maintain, edit, and update information in a facility profile, assign someone in your facility or an organization who can take the role of Facility Profile Manager, or FPM, or Department Profile Manager, DPM. You can add as many FPMs or DPMs as you want. Once the facility or department profile and user profiles are complete, you are ready to receive feasibility surveys and studies in SIP. An organization is defined as a corporation, alliance, consortium, or network that provides centralized business and/or operational services to multiple facilities, departments, or investigators. We recognize that many sites have relationships with organizations, like SMOs, AROs, and site networks, that assist with study activities. These organizations can serve as delegates for their sites. The following SIP activities can be performed by organizations: completing user profiles, maintaining the facility or department profile on behalf of sites, responding to feasibility surveys, and maintaining study site profiles. In order to maintain an organization profile, a user with the role Organization Profile Manager should be assigned. Multiple OPMs can be assigned. An organization profile contains the following 6 sections which are required for completion: organization name and address details, organization contacts. Organizations can invite their staff and assign them to perform activities on behalf of the sites that they support. Facility or department affiliations. The organization sends an affiliations request to the facilities or departments that they work with. The affiliation request must be confirmed by the FPM or DPM before the organization can support the facility or department. Investigational product or IP shipping address. If the organization provides centralized receipt of IP shipments on behalf of their sites, the IP shipping address can be set up here and reused when a study site is set up. IP storage locations. If the organization provides centralized storage, IP storage locations can be added here. Other contacts and shipping details. Relevant contacts and shipping details can be added here. When an organization is added to a study, all of the information in the organization profile becomes available for use in a study site profile. If you are a site that works with one or more organizations, contact these organizations and have them notify us at siphelp@cognizant.com to be onboarded to SIP. Sponsors will send feasibility surveys to sites through the SIP platform. Completing your user and facility or department profiles will reduce the length of the feasibility surveys you receive by up to 50% and will allow sponsors to more easily target sites that meet their needs. increasing the likelihood that the surveys you receive are a good match with your site or PI capabilities. SIP feasibility surveys focus on protocol-specific questions and eliminating the redundant questions currently asked in every feasibility survey. You will have a record of all the surveys completed in the past, and sponsors can refer to all of your surveys from past studies in a single location, eliminating the need to ask redundant questions. To view your surveys, navigate to the My Surveys page. SIP allows your site and the organizations that support your studies access to all your surveys from various sponsors in a single location. Surveys can be delegated to any site staff member or to an organization. To view the surveys delegated to you, click on Delegated to Me tab. If a PI or a research director prefers to receive surveys directly, SIP offers a partial delegation option where the survey or part of the survey can be delegated to site staff. This option allows the original recipient to review the survey response prior to sending it to the sponsor. SIP surveys also allow you to refer other investigators for a study. For example, if you know that the original investigator requested by the sponsor is not available, but you wish to recommend another investigator, you can use the investigator referral capability in SIP. SIP provides one central location for all of your study documents across all SIP studies and sponsors. When you need to take action on a document, you will receive a task on the SIP homepage. Click on the task to access the document or navigate to the Study Workspace, then Study Documents tab. When you get to the Document Exchange portion of SIP, you will notice a folder for each sponsor you are working with and a subfolder for each site and study. All site-level documents are available in the Site folder. Access to study documents is managed by sponsors and is based on the role or roles assigned to each member of the site staff. SIP Document Exchange provides a full suite of document management and collaboration capabilities, including document search, document comparison, and track changes. When a sponsor sends a document to the site, the sponsor can send a document for acknowledgement, editing and annotation, comment, or e-signature. If your PI prefers to review and sign paper documents, SIP also provides the ability to collect and upload a wet signature. When a sponsor wants you to send them a document, they will send you a placeholder task. Upload the document against the placeholder and send it to the sponsor. Most documents are routed to your site monitor, who can approve or reject a document with comments. SIP eliminates all of the emails back and forth between the site and the sponsor and allows your staff to track the status of all of your documents without hunting through their emails. Document dashboards and reports provide a simple way to identify outstanding documents. Our Study Startup capability allows you to see all of the steps in the site startup process and which documents and activities are required to activate the site. Sponsors can set up and track checklists for any study event or activity. Examples include protocol amendments, PI changes, or study closeout. The Sponsor CRO menu provides access to a sponsor homepage, which provides access to each of your current studies organized by sponsor. When a sponsor selects a PI for the study, the PI receives a study invitation. The PI's delegate will also be able to receive and accept the study invitation. All studies for which an invitation has been accepted will have a study workspace. To access your studies, go to the Sponsor menu and click on the study ID, and the study workspace for the study will appear. In addition, you can also bookmark your favorite studies in the homepage. Let's take a quick look at the other contents of a study workspace. The study homepage contains study news and links. Typically, sponsors will provide links to all of the systems required for the study in this section. Many of these systems will be single sign-on enabled so that you don't have to re-enter a username and password to log in. The Study Summary tab provides information about the protocol, study phase, indication, and key country and site milestones. The study site profile contains information the site needs to provide to sponsors and regulatory authorities. The study site profile is automatically populated with data from the user, facility, and organization profiles and previous studies. Sections of the study site profile. The study site details will capture information about the primary study location, as well as additional locations where patients will be seen. You can list IRBs and labs being used for your study in their respective sections. All site staff can be added to their respective roles and start dates in the Site Staff section, where you can also request system access for those site staff members. All study site addresses, such as IP shipping address, IP storage location address, lab kit shipment address, and non-study supply addresses, can be captured in the respective sections of the study site profile. The study site profile allows sites that need to complete the FDA Form 1572 to automatically generate and electronically sign the form and route it to the site monitor. The Study Contacts tab provides the latest information about study contacts. This may include study team, vendor contacts, or any other information the site needs to run the study. The Study Training tab shows the status of study-specific training assigned to site staff. The Study Documents tab provides sites and sponsors with easy access to their study-related documents. When you are on a SIP study, sponsors will assign study-specific training courses in SIP. Click on the Training menu, then My Training, to access your training assignments. All training assigned by all of your sponsors is available in a single location. In addition, all of your assignments have due dates, which will help you prioritize your training. SIP reduces redundant training across sponsors and studies by providing over 1,200 mutually recognized training courses. Submit your certificate of course completion, and SIP sponsors will not require you to take the course again for up to 3 years. You may also submit your GCP training credit request in the GCP training section of your user profile. You can submit your own training credit request, or anyone at the site can raise your training credit request on your behalf. If you need to complete training, you may also self-register for a course. If you are working with a sponsor who is utilizing SIP for safety notifications, SIP provides a single safety notification inbox, which provides you with a single view of all your safety notifications across all SIP studies and SIP sponsors. When you receive a safety letter, SIP sends an email notification to your SIP-registered email ID. Navigate to the SIP homepage using the link provided to view or acknowledge the safety notification. An urgent safety letter task appears as a pop-up as soon as you log into SIP. As long as the sponsor allows safety delegation, the PI can delegate acknowledgement to a member of their staff. All the safety letters received across all SIP sponsors are available in a single inbox called My Safety Notifications. SIP saves you time by eliminating redundant work. If you are working on multiple studies for a single compound, you will only receive one safety notification for all studies, and only need to acknowledge the notification once. Viewing or downloading a safety notice will automatically acknowledge the notification. You can acknowledge all of your safety notifications with just a single click. SIP Safety provides you with dashboards and reports, making it easy for your site to stay in compliance. The Reports section provides multiple reports on your staff, training, studies, and documents, which can assist you in ensuring that SIP is up to date. The Help section provides access to training materials, which include online help, printable job aids, demos, FAQs, and other SIP reference documents. The SIP Help section also provides information on how to contact our SIP Help Desk, which is available 24/7.